What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
What's cracking, y'all? Welcome back to another video from the Johnny Arnett universe. How Michael Jordan punished a cocky Kevin Garnett. I don't really have much more to say leading into this video. I think Michael Jordan's a GOAT. KG is one of my favorite players of all time. I think Kevin Garnett is highly underrated as a player and his skill set as a power forward. But let's get into it. I love this guy's intro.
Today's video is the continuation of a new series, and I believe it will be one of my most exciting video series to date. In this video and in this series, I'm researching some epic basketball stories about some of the greatest players of all time. When a fellow man tells you about a performance where he balled out and scored big, you've just gotta listen. I'll do my best to research these stories to figure out what specific games they're talking about, and I'll do my best to inform you guys on the details of the event. Today, I have a story from an NBA legend, Kevin Garnett, as he describes a game he was in with Michael Jordan. Take a listen.
One of my favorite MJ story is, since this is out there, we in Chicago. You know, it's my rookie year, second half of the year. You know how you're not caught on now, right? Now you got your little 1-2 moves, you getting them off right now. You got some confidence, right? So I'm in that. So I'm in the wave, I'm playing decent, I'm starting, whatever, however. We get to Chicago. Ronnie was just in the bad crash. I haven't had no sleep, so I'm on a getting back to the go. I got about 70 people at the game, the hood in here. We all in here, right? So I'm just on one, but I haven't had no sleep. I'm just on like a, I come in here, man, and it was hard seeing my partner in the bed like that. He had a big ass halo around his neck, but he was such in good spirits, man. Phil, shout to Ronnie Fields, my
He still was dunking with that shit on, too.
Listen, bro, he was dunking that doing the same dunks with that halo on his head, which is crazy. Anyway, I'm playing, right? But JR is having a good game, you know? JR Mike kind of
Ryder.
Like JR Ryder, shout to JR Ryder, right?
Easy Ryder.
So I'm like, so as we come out the timeout, just I'm on, y'all. I can't even explain it. I was just like, keep killing that nigga, yo. Keep killing that nigga. Boning him, yo, straight up. You having a good game, Joe. Keep going. But it was on some like just fly by, like he was like, yeah, you too. So as I'm walking off, the nigga right here, Mike can hear me, but I don't really give a f. I'm like, so I double back like, yeah, man, you keep killing that nigga, yo. You killing that motherfucker. So as I say that, I feel it. Hands on hips, legs locked.
Then look.
The nigga stabbed me for about 15 seconds.
You feel that?
So I start to feel it. There's two ways you can go in this. I can walk this off out like I don't even feel it and play it off and dummy out. Fuck that. Now I'm in here, I got turn this motherfucker on. So I'm on. Keep killing this nigga. Okay, keep it up. So I hear JR go, yo, all right, yo, fella, keep going, yeah, you too. So he's trying to get me off and over. I don't even, now that I recall it, he was trying to kind of just get off and over. So he go, so I double back, go, and get ready to say something. So he go, hey, look, Mike, he don't really know how I see him and Mike having a conversation. So he's like, he don't really know he excited, whatever. So now MJ on the back leg joint, he's
leaning on you.
So
Is that right?
Okay, yeah, huh? I can't even really describe the next like 6 to 7 minutes of play, y'all. In this next 6 to 7 minutes of play, y'all, we get two 10-second calls. You know when you bring the ball up, you gotta
get across half
two
court.
10-second calls. We down 25 now, it was just at 2. Mike had 18, he had like 40 now. JR, myself, we ain't scored in like about 4 minutes. They not subbed like 3 of the starters. Like it's just finally flipped. It got bad quick, y'all. I come to the joint and they know this. When you come and you been on the run, when you not got back on the floor, got back, had to rebound, and you feel like you on defense all the time, you come to the bench like this. So I was like, JR, man, my bad, dog. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He like, it's cool, man. I told you, just shut your ass up, man. You're not funny. So you got in between the Gatorade there where you like, damn, and next thing you know, we over there like this. That's it. And Mike came down. Okay, young fella. Okay, damn, young fella. Damn, y'all done? Damn, young fella. Never talk to Mike ever again in life.
So obviously, KG is a really good storyteller who's incredibly funny and entertaining. But just how accurate is this story? And
Break
what
it
were the
down.
details about the contest? Well, let's go over the specific information he gave us. According to Garnett, it was in his rookie season, which was the 1995 to 1996 season, which just also happens to be during the Bulls' historic 72-10 campaign. He also stated that the game was played in the second half of the season and it was in Chicago. And that comment right there gave me basically all the information I needed. Since the Bulls and the Timberwolves are in separate conferences, they only play each other twice during the regular season. One game is in Minnesota and one game is in Chicago. So the only game that fits Garnett's description was in the second half of the season, and it occurred on February 27th, 1996. Heading into this matchup, no one expected this to be a close competition, as the Bulls had the best record in the league at 49-6, while the Timberwolves had the second worst record in the Western Conference at 16-37. When the game started, it looked like it was going to be another routine victory for Chicago, as the Bulls burst out of the gates to an 11-2 lead. To their credit, the rookie Garnett and the third-year player Isaiah Rider didn't seem too rattled by the moment. After the initial run, the Bulls appeared as if they were in a somewhat relaxed state, and as a result, Rider and Garnett started going to work, slowly closing the gap. KG didn't look like a rookie, but rather he appeared as if he was in his prime form, as he had 16 points by the end of the first half. Thanks to this incredibly difficult running three by Tony Kukoc, the Bulls only had a 3-point lead heading into the start of the third quarter. Throughout the third, it was Rider who was putting on a show for Minnesota, as he was scoring in a variety of ways and was consistently beating the Bulls defenders off the dribble. At this point, there's roughly a minute and a half in the third quarter, and this is where I believe the initial moment took place, where KG pissed off Jordan. Remember, when Garnett was telling his story, he did say that it was a 2-point game before Jordan's onslaught, and that's exactly what it was at this moment, as the Bulls led 74-72 heading into the timeout. As you can see from the footage, as they're heading to the sidelines, KG grabs Rider from behind and starts enthusiastically telling him things into his ear as they pass by Michael Jordan. I believe this is what Garnett was talking about, and my claim is immediately supported by the fact that Jordan came out of the timeout looking like a man possessed. Jordan looked so determined, as if passing the ball wasn't even a thought that he considered. The extremely aggressive MJ scored 8 points in the final minute and 30 seconds of the third quarter. Now, to KG's credit, the one thing he seems to be forgetting is that he actually played pretty well after this moment, continuing to have an impact both offensively and defensively, despite MJ's wrath being in full force. In the fourth quarter, MJ continued his dominance, as you could tell that his energy shifted, as he seemed like he had his mind completely set on scoring on each of these plays. After this difficult fading jumper over Rider, Jordan had extended the Bulls' lead to 16, and even the commentator was stunned by the surge, as he said,
"I didn't think he was going to get 20 tonight. He's got 33.
Just a couple plays later, to add insult to injury, MJ hit this ridiculous backwards layup, displaying the kind of night he was having. Garnett was actually the one who had the last highlight-worthy play of the night, as he converted this thunderous slam. But at that point, the damage was done, and the Bulls enjoyed their sudden blowout victory with a final score of 120-99. With this victory, the Bulls became the fastest team to ever reach 50 wins in an NBA season. On the night, Garnett had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals on 10 of 16 shooting. while Isaiah Ryder had 20 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds on 9 of 17 shooting. But as the story goes, the night belonged to MJ, who put up 35 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds on 11 of 24 shooting. One of the major things I learned by exploring this game is that not only is Garnett a fantastic storyteller,
Good memory.
but he's also an extremely accurate storyteller, with a very impressive memory as he basically described the details of the event with amazing precision. So what do you guys think? Are there any other NBA stories that I should cover? Please feel free to make your suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I really, really do like this series that Johnny Garnett is doing. You know, we get, so much media bites of players recalling stories from, many, many, many years ago when they were players. And it's only human error that sometimes the details might get skewed, certain things forgotten and memorized wrong, which, happens. But, and I love how Johnny's like, all right, let's break it down. Let's see what he said. Let's find the game and let's see how accurate this guy's memory is. And let's get down to the chomps of the story. So I love that. And like I said, I'm watching. I was like, man, Kevin Garnett nailed that pretty well. Like, he nailed that. Great memory. And then he is a great storyteller. I could listen to KG talk. Though when KG initially went over to TNT when it was first announced, I was like, man, KG's going to be a nice look for the squad. But it never really, it didn't jive, man. It just felt like he didn't fit. And then he had his own little section, like, I don't remember what it's called, Kevin Garnett's Corner or something. So he wasn't actually part of the panel, but they will be like, all right, let's go over to Kevin Garnett. And he's just sitting on the sofa in this little room by himself, and he'd talk about it. But it didn't hit, man. You'd rather just sit there with Chuck and company instead of going listen to KG talk. So I don't think that lasted very, very long, the little side segment with Kevin Garnett. But KG is a fantastic storyteller. He is. I like listening to him talk, man. KG, one of my favorite players of all time, like I said, man. But dope. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Sound off in the comment section. Michael Jordan, hey, this is the type of stuff Mike did, man. Type of stuff Mike did. He's like, oh yeah, you want to keep yapping the gums? Are you really trying to awaken the sleeping bear? Are you really trying to ruffle my feathers? Well, you asked for it, young buck. Game time, baby. Put the kids to bed. Catch you on the next one. We out, baby.